What's going on, TJ Fitness Daily News Reviews, and together with me the all-new Select Protein Bar by PEScience. Listen, people. So PES is obviously very well known for their protein powders. I mean, we reviewed here also their sort of amino product and their prolific pre-workout. But their real claim to fame is their protein powder and mostly around their profile and flavor. So the Select Protein Bar is supposed to follow suit with being one of the better ones as far as flavor. They also say that they worked on this thing for 2 years, so we're gonna see if it actually was worth the time to wait for it. Let's get right into it. So as I mentioned, guys, PES, very well-known company. They've been around for a while. Really like their products. I mean, we reviewed several flavors of their PES protein, their Select Protein. Really kick-ass flavors. And one of the claim to fames there is that it's a blend between whey isolate and casein protein, and supposed to have that mix between fast absorbing and slow absorbing. And that's their claim to fame. Beyond that, it's mostly around the flavors. And I have to say that some of the flavors really kicked ass, and I'm going to link to that to these reviews in the description below. Other than that, they've launched their protein bar because everybody needs a protein bar, and they're probably going to launch an energy drink at some point because it seems like everybody also needs an energy drink. So as far as the protein bars, they have two flavors that they launched with: chocolate peanut butter and white chocolate raspberry. And they say a couple of things around these ones. One, that it's supposed to carry the same great flavor that the PES proteins bring to the market, which, okay, we'll see that in a second. The second thing is, it's the select let's say prominent version of protein, which is the mix between whey isolate and casein, which is exactly like they have here. So you have first ingredient on the protein is actually casein, and then it's partially hydrolyzed whey protein isolate and milk protein isolate and casein protein. So that's the stuff. There's no soy protein, there's no like blend protein concentrate. It's super high quality protein from the label at least. And that's what they have here. The other piece that they claim is the texture. And like I said, they mentioned that they worked 2 years perfecting this bar. So I really hope that it's the best I've ever had. And so they claim the texture is going to be good. It's not going to have protein aftertaste. They're claiming also that what they've done, instead of having like a very high fiber bar or a very high sugar alcohol bar, which each and every one of these can cause you like gastric, gastric issues. Depending, some of you are more sensitive to sugar alcohols and will start farting like crazy. Some of you may get bloated by all that fiber inside a Quest bar, for example. So what they have here is sort of a mix. So as far as macronutrients, you have 210 calories. Is it both bars? Let's see, just a second. Just a second. Yeah, 210, 60 grams bar, 7 grams fat or 8 grams fat in the peanut butter one. You have 26 grams of carbs and 24 here. Out of them, 12 grams of fiber and 2 grams of sugar and 7 grams of sugar alcohol and 9 grams of sugar alcohol in this one and 19 grams of protein. So as far as the macronutrients, let's say division, it's normal for a bar. There's nothing unique here. It looks like everyone else. As far as the carbohydrates, yeah, very low sugar, but you do have 9 grams of sugar alcohol in this one, the white raspberry one, and the white chocolate raspberry. And you have 12 grams of fiber, 12 grams of fiber and 7 grams sugar alcohol. It's an interesting mix. I have to tell you, some people that I know are super sensitive to the sugar alcohols and it just makes them die. And some people are sensitive to fiber. I guess if you're sensitive to fiber or to sugar alcohols in larger amounts, 7 grams of sugar alcohol is not that much. Then, I mean, you need to consider, can you take this one, honestly. Like, I personally can take both, so I can test this without any side effects. But if you're sensitive to sugar alcohols, then there's quite a lot here. If you're sensitive to, not too much. If you're sensitive to fiber, like I said, there's 12 grams of fiber. The fiber, by the way, is from cornstarch fiber, right? Yeah, soluble corn fiber, and there's chicory fiber, so it's different types of fibers. Anyway, long story short, this is what it's about. So obviously, I mean, what's interesting with these things is if you buy into the protein profile, honestly, I don't think it makes a lot of difference for me. I mean, if it's only isolate, then it's great. If it's a blend, it's okay. If it's casein and isolate and whatever, like this one is, okay. Also, as long as it's good quality protein, I'm fine. As far as the macronutrients profile, like I said, it's about the same. So what this thing is supposed to really differentiate on is the flavor, the texture, and the claim to fame that they worked 2 years on this. So I can start from the top, and let me show you how this thing looks like. It looks really nice, actually. So it's a very soft bar, I have to say. and it also sticks. So this is how it looks like, right? Yeah, can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Yeah, this is different. Look at that. This is really different. You see this? This is a very funky bar. So there's like something on the bottom, which is, I guess, the white chocolate and the raspberry, and there's something on the top. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but cashew butter. Okay, cashew butter. Probably that's it. Interesting form factor, though. This is how it looks like. Okay, okay, okay. Let's open it up. Interesting. Very I don't think I've ever seen a protein bar that looks like this, I have to say. They also feel very light, even though they say 60 grams. They feel very light, but it might be 60 grams. But I think it's because they're so thin, right? Okay. It's okay. I have to give them that the texture is very different than any other bar I had. You know, these two layers, and it's so like, I don't know what to say. Like, it feels very natural almost. Like, it doesn't feel like a protein bar. There's no hardness to it whatsoever. It doesn't feel baked. I'm sure it's baked, but it doesn't feel baked. It's good. If you like, I mean, I do feel white chocolate. I do feel raspberry. I like the flavor. There's the aftertaste is sweeter than the flavor itself when you go through it. It's good. Like, does it cause me now to crave for it and it's the best bar I ever had? No, it's not. I mean, it's okay. I would say it's okay. It's definitely very good. I definitely prefer this texture though on the Quest bar texture. Let's say the old, you know, the OG Quest bar. Definitely prefer it, and also prefer it on the one bar texture. So I have to say, you know what, generally speaking, if you subscribe to the crunchiness like of the Muscle Farm Crunch Bar or you know, like the others, then that's not that. This is a very different, but it is better. Honestly, it's better than a one bar or a Quest bar as far as texture. The flavor though is okay. I would say the flavor is good. Flavor is good. It's not the best I ever had, but the texture is very unique. Super unique texture. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna open this one. I'm trying to remember what it's, if there's anything close to that. I don't think there is. Okay, so this is the chocolate peanut butter. Very similar texture. So you see this? Just a second, let me open this thing up. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And this is how it looks like. So this is about half a bar. You can see the peanuts. And you can definitely see the chocolate. Again, it's a very interesting approach as far as the texture. It's very cool. It looks like food. I have to say, this one looks like food. Actually, I wish some of the food bars would look like this. The texture is beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's see the flavor. This is really good. So I'll tell you what. This doesn't taste like a protein bar, and the texture contributes to that. Like, you feel like you're eating peanut butter cups. That's what you feel like you're eating. The texture is really there. It's not too sweet. You definitely feel the peanuts, and I'm guessing that the top here, that's the peanut butter. Wow, this is really good. This is much better than the white raspberry. I think the texture. Listen, let me summarize this thing. They nailed down the texture. Really nailed down the texture. I mean, this is not like any other bar that you had. And if you guys had this one and you actually think that there's a bar similar to this in texture, comment below. I didn't see anything even similar to that. I can't remember at least. I can't record. As far as flavor, both of them are good. This is definitely a very good peanut butter cup type flavor. I mean, I really dig it. It's really, really good. The white raspberry, it's okay. The white chocolate raspberry, it's okay. This one is really good. I can see myself eating this. And like I said, if you're okay with the 12 grams of fiber and 9 grams or 7 grams of sugar alcohol, then this is on par macronutrients wise. If you subscribe to the thought process, oh, it's great that there's like half casein, half protein isolate, so I'm gonna get that prolonged effect, then good for you. I mean, it's a bar, right? It's not like you're gonna eat it every day. But overall, I would say as far as flavor, they nailed down the texture. The chocolate peanut butter cup is really, really good, and I'm gonna enjoy this texture. So PES, listen, you've done a good job. I like it. I mean, I'm looking forward to testing the next flavors when they come out. As far as pricing, it goes for the regular $24.99 or $29.99 maybe, $29.99. I'm gonna link to the product page on Fitness Dinu so you can compare prices for it on the the description of this video. But basically what I think I saw is that $24.99 or $29.99, which is on average with the rest. Obviously we're fitness genius, so you should compare prices because we find deals and you're gonna save money. Never pay retail. Never pay retail. Listen people, if this video was helpful in your protein bar decision making process, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the protein bars and any fitness supplement that you buy. And obviously we also help you save money, and if you want to save money on the PES Select Protein Bar or anything fitness, you know where to go.